Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to take a look at the latest update for inZOI, a brand new hotfix, and a huge error being resolved in the game. I mean, some people were having fun with it, but we'll talk that at the end of this video. But right off the bat, I do want to go over the brand new hotfix that did drop yesterday, Sunday, March the 30th. Hello, creators. We would like to inform you that the hotfix for inZOI was applied. For more details, please refer to the information. As far as fixes go, fix an issue where the original creator of a creation was incorrectly displayed in certain situations, fixed an issue where the headset remained equipped when automatically changing into everyday wear after using give gift, moved the ray tracing target option to the advanced preset menu, fixed an issue that occurred on hair foliage or screen in specific environments. If this issue occurs, it can be mitigated by adjusting the settings manually. It is tied to the AI upscaling DLSS, FSR, or XCSS. For DLSS users, enabling DLAA and enabling and setting anti-aliasing method to TSR may result in improved visual quality for that. They also wanted to note on graphics drivers, we'd also like to share the recommended graphics driver version to help ensure smoother gameplay experience, especially in response to recent issues reported in certain environments. If you're using an NVIDIA GeForce RTX series GPU, these are the drivers you want to have installed. You can also roll back your drivers to older versions. If you're on an RTX 50 series GPU, driver version 572.83, that is the latest driver, so if you're not updated to that and you're on a 50 series GPU, update to that. If you're on a 50 series GPU, I imagine you'd be the type to update your drivers on the regular, so I don't think that's too big of a deal. RTX 40 series GPU, driver version 566.36, that was released back in December of last year, so you want to roll it back to that. And then with RTX 30 series GPUs, which actually, I think a lot of you guys might have like a 3060 if you bought a pre-built PC recently, and if you bought a pre-built PC with a 3060, you might be the kind of person to not update your drivers all the time, so make sure your drivers are updated to the latest version, and that may ensure some better performance. I know the majority of my regular viewers are pretty up-to-date with their driver updates, but as far as there's a lot of people watching my inZOI content that aren't typical viewers, and those are the people that are more casual gamers, and if you're on a gaming PC, you should generally just always keep your drivers updated. This being an early access game, it's going to be a little bit funky. With 40 series GPUs, at least that's what they've identified, so you'll want to use an older driver version. But if it's a case where the game is running well for you and it's performing well, I wouldn't mess around with drivers or anything like that. You know, this is the kind of game where one little change can really change the entire performance of the game. That's a lot of the times PC gaming in general. Assassin's Creed Shadows, for example, just came out, and the one setting, frame generation, literally broke the game for me and caused my PC to start blue screening. Like, sometimes crazy things like that will happen, and that's Assassin's Creed Shadows, a 1.0 full release of a game that was done by, you know, a pretty notable publisher. This is an early access game that is still trying to find its footing, so I feel like it's going to be even more pronounced with a game like this. But keep that in mind. If you do have lackluster performance, maybe do mess around with the drivers. In any case, updating your drivers to the latest versions is usually a good idea. Alright, also, the inZOI team, while not noted in the hotfix and patch notes, they have adjusted an issue that allowed players to run over and kill kids. Yes, this was happening, and this garnered quite the traction. Krafton's game inZOI did have a bug where people were able to drive over and run over kids throughout the game. Footage of the bug appeared on YouTube. It showcases a player accidentally driving into a group of children. One of the NPCs is sent flying across the screen in a ragdoll-like fashion, and according to players' accounts, it immediately kills NPCs on impact regardless of their age. So you were just able to run over anyone. That is obviously not the intention of inZOI. inZOI is a game that's rated T for teen, and while T for teen games do push the envelope at times, running over kids and being able to murder them is not, you know, something that should be allowed. The idea of kids in these open world style games, as noted on Tweaktown, is actually a little bit of a murky subject. Rockstar, for example, GTA developers avoid including children in open world games, whereas Fallout and Elder Scrolls do have them in the game, but keeping them immune from harm as well. I believe, you know, who cares about kids being in the game? Being able to run over kids is kind of insane, especially for a game like inZOI, where it's a game that's targeting a younger demographic. At least a younger demographic will play the game. I shouldn't say it's targeting a younger demographic, because I think the main audience that inZOI is targeting is the demographic that played Sims as a kid and they continued playing Sims, but at this point they're probably in that, you know, 22 to 34 or even older range. I don't think it's predominantly kids playing inZOI. And the fact is, you need a fairly good PC to run inZOI, and a lot of, you know, younger people are just not going to have access to that like they would have access to, let's say, an old laptop to play Sims. It's a different bit of a ball game, but you still don't want stuff like that, especially if the game is intended to be an accessible game. If it's rated T for teen, you don't want to have the ability to be able to run over and kill children. Most games in general, I think we can stay away from being able to run over and murder children. I don't think that's necessary to get over any aspect of a video game, but nonetheless, that has been patched out. I know some of my friends saw the traction over this being in the game, and it piqued a morbid curiosity about the game, but that's ultimate. Like, something like that, engaging people on social media, yeah, it's a wild thing you see on social media, but it's not representative of what the game is. There's good promotion on social media that I think will attract people into the game, like inZOI being able to see that game's visuals. Well, that's actually an authentic element of the game that's intended to be there and one of the key drawing factors of the game. The ability to run over and murder children is not one of the key drawing factors to inZOI, and even if it gains some traction on social media, one or two people check out the game, what are they going to do? They're going to murder some children, and then the depth of the game is not reliant on you being able to run around driving and murdering children. So ultimately, I think it's best that they do patch this out. And if it was never intended to be in the game, if it was a physics bug, whatever the case may be, I just think it's the best route to go to just patch it out. I know some people are going to be a little bit upset about it, but again, I think for the intention of what this game is ultimately going to be, not in just the vacuum of attracting some people on social media and getting some social media attention, I think this is for the best, all things considered. But that is going to do it for me. Again, a brand new hotfix has dropped. That's version 0.1.2. Some new fixes rolling out for that. And the patch has eliminated a bug that allowed people to run over children and kill people. So, yeah, I know some people are going to be upset that that's not what inZOI is about, but it is what it is. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.